One of the toughest things for me as an educator is knowing when to cross that line, when ultimately, in the long run, you never cross the line in your personal code of ethics. Teacher conduct and the quality of education that students receive are at the forefront of most education-related dilemmas that you see in the news and hear about in schools. Every time I turn the news on here lately, it's some teacher somewhere that has made a choice. And in almost all situations that arise, ethical values have been tested, and most times the person involved didn't pass the test. So how not to be in the news for the wrong reasons. So what I did is came up with some ways of how can I not be that teacher. Not only for my own morals and values do I not want to be questioning myself, hey, have I really been effective as an educator and made the right decisions, but how can I not be that person in the news? So first of all, identify and apply a personal code of ethics that values basic principles set forth in the Alabama Educator Code of Ethics. We have a handbook. We have exactly spelled out what to do. So then I said, well, let me reflect back on past decisions. Did I make the right decision? Did I not? What should I have done differently? And then ask yourself how to best handle situations that commonly arise before they occur. You know, when you're going into leadership, you're going to run into those situations with parents, those common things that always come up. So start prepping yourself now for the little things that happen. How will I handle this? How will I handle that? And that way you don't have to think. It will just become second nature and you will stick to your value and it won't be a dilemma. If it's a dilemma and you're trying to consider it, then you're not valuing your basic core ethics. All right, so my main core value was professional conduct. When I looked back at the different standards set forth in the Alabama Educator Code, professional conduct stuck out the most to me. Grade integrity and the use of testing materials. That is something that we hear about a lot. And I have been in the situation before more than once where I have been pressured on testing this value as to whether I'm
Jacob, Nathaniel, Carson, and Krista, your best. Jacob, Nathaniel, Carson, and Krista, your best.
As to whether I'm going to stick to what my values are or whether I'm going to let somebody else pressure me into breaking those values and crossing the line and doing something that ethically is wrong. So your main belief regarding an ethical standard is your core value. Ethical decisions dealing with the values are not cut and dried with every situation. If you're following your main core value, it is cut and dried. You know what the right decision is. You know which way to go. If it's not cut and dried, then you need to question yourself, are you sticking with your main core value, or has something come along that is making you start to question yourself? All right, do I have any questions?
No.
All right, thank y'all.